Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Spellbound Caves 2 in the Super Hostile mod pack. Last episode we were trying to get our bearings and that has not been easy. I've spent a little bit of time reading through all of the quests, most of them anyways, and there is a bunch of stuff we need to kind of talk about, but we also need to go adventuring and actually do something. So first things first, I noticed a staircase, and yeah, there's a waystone up here. So we have, oh, it does cost experience to teleport. That is unfortunate, but we have a waypoint where we can kind of get around a little bit easier. This is, for the time being, going to be our base until we can find the Victory Monument, and that's probably going to be our base. So I have noticed a couple of things. One, there is a path going that way, and a path going this way. Now this path, I see a couple of things in the fog that look like outcroppings slash, balconies, whatnot. So there is stuff over there. So that might be worth exploring. But before we do, I have to think for a second how to get back down. Before we do, I want to go over some of the quests that I was reading through. We're going to get some new items, and then we're going to go over to the practice range and work on some stuff there. Now, something I've noticed, I keep hitting the wrong button. I have quests bound to T in most of my mod packs, so it's kind of weird to hit a different button. So I was looking through a lot of this stuff, and I noticed that, we found a spawner, and it kind of talks about the different spawners. There's boss, random, swarm, advanced, and vanilla. They self-destruct after a certain amount of spawned monsters, but certain advanced spawners may last forever. And then we also got a quest for looking at some bedrock. Basically, these quests are important because they're going to give us a lot of experience, and experience is how we get skills. Skills are very important because we can only use certain things. So, for example, if we look at our stone pickaxe, we would need mining 3 in order to use that. So, in order to use better gear, other things would be like aubergine seeds, or however you say that word. It's eggplant, I believe, or very similar to eggplant. Needs farming 4. Pumpkins need farming 16. Redstone requires building 6. A lot of different things require different levels in various things to be able to use them. So if we want to be able to use that stuff, we need to level up our skills and have points allocated as needed. I hit the wrong button again. So these quests are going to be good for getting experience, and we're going to save that for now. This is talking about making bases. We're not going to worry about that right now. This is the skill progression thing. What's the reset all thing? Oh, okay, cool. So if we get various farming requirements, we can get stuff and we can go farming. So this might be good for later, but the survival basics has a bunch of things that talks about, biomes that are going to be very deadly, and biomes that are going to be nice for us. Biomes that are deadly are ones that either have extreme temperatures like mesas or taigas and ice, or just dangerous monsters. Deserts are also pretty bad. But general mod pack information. All the guidebooks, I'm going to go ahead and complete that, but I'm not going to take any of them because we don't need to right now. Health scales. You can see that we have orange hearts. If you've played any mod in Minecraft, you probably know orange hearts means we have more hearts. So we actually have, 18 hearts currently? And that's just kind of whatever. We start with more health. But the important thing from this quest is that when we die, we will lose some of our hearts. There is a point where we can't lose any more HP, though. Monsters will drop heart crystal shards, which we can then use to make heart containers and get more hearts. And we can have up to 50 hearts. So we're going to check mark that and collect those. And I want to see what's the recipes for that. So the heart dust becomes heart crystals. We could water strain. That would be cool. That's something for later. But 9 will give us a heart container, and then we can do other things with it, but for the most part, consuming it is enough. Or we could use redstone, pearl blocks, and glowstone dust. Okay, so right now we're just going to put those in here. And I'm going to probably clear out a lot of our inventory. Just because a lot of the stuff we don't really need. At least not right now. And so we'll just kind of store stuff here. This is going to be our home base, like I said. Death. In this mod pack, death does a number of things other than making you lose max HP. So we died last episode, and there was a mimic crab that spawned. So for one, at the time of your death, you will lure a mimic crab to your location from the Undead Rising mod. Mimic crabs like loot and will gobble up your death pile. Luckily for you, they hang around, and you can whack them to get your stuff back. So it's basically a gravestone mechanic. We keep our backpack, equipped baubles, and the item in our hand, and any item with soul binding on it. We drop main inventory, armor, and other items in the hotbar. Also going in your favor are several temporary buffs you get when you revive. Have a burst of power that lets you fight off enemies camping your respawn point, or failing that, enough speed and durability to make a hasty escape to a better location. So, cool stuff. Don't really care about any of that stuff. We're gonna take it, and then we're gonna just throw it in here. Then the next thing, Twitch spawn, doesn't matter. I'm playing single player. Completely ignore it. It is a Twitch thing where you can connect your stream to Minecraft games and interesting stuff. There is known issues, but nothing that sounded too terrible. Basically, just there's a couple of lag spikes that will happen when the game generates certain things. And there is a topography mod, which allows for sky islands and sky blocks. That's pretty much it. So we've completed that chapter. We're not going to do much there. I will take the apples with us. And I've gone ahead and got some water canteens. And actually, before we go, there's one last thing I want to... Okay, I'm going to go change that real quick. There should be FTB mods T, which is probably just used for... I have it for something else. I'll have to look into that, but... Oh, it's the quiver. Let's just change it. Let's change the quiver, actually. I'll turn the quiver to grave. And that works just fine. Cool. So now I can use the button I'm used to. There is some starting gear stuff that we're going to want to get. There is an atlas we can grab. We'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to get into the Spartan weaponry. There is a bunch of different things we can try out. And I think for right now, because I am a little bit in favor of swords, we're going to try out the sword and shield. Let's open our map. I don't know how well that's going to work. Don't think we need it right now. So we're going to put that away. We'll put the weapons in there. And we get some starting tools. Nothing too major, but the big thing is I didn't have a shovel. So we're going to throw some of these away, and I'm going to put some of these in here. And yeah, okay. Now we can get going. So let's head out of here. What's out this front door? Oh, hey, there was something. Is it break these? Aha. There is so many more canteens and whatnot. Wow. Okay. So there's a bunch more stuff. Is there one on the other side as well? Exploring is going to be good. And I don't want to make the NPCs angry or anything like that. We're also going to want to sleep. Wow, we've spent all day. But it's going to be good to just collect a lot of this stuff so that we have extra supplies. We don't lose the items in our backpack, so that's good. And let's go ahead and eat some more bread. We have tons of food now. So if we can sleep, we can start working our way back towards that practice range and get some ranged weapons before exploring out in the wilderness and trying to find something. That's the important thing. We're gonna just find something. So we have some waypoints, which is nice. One goes there, one goes on the other side of here. And then I do need to kind of learn somewhat what creatures are dangerous and which ones aren't. So there is a couple of... I'm going to learn the buttons eventually. There's a couple of things here that we can do. So there is the spawner skill, and we can break these. Wow. Okay, that's just health. Breaking spawners gives XP. We're not too worried about that right now. Oh, hey, we can break that and get even more stuff. I need to put something in the middle. So let's just use the... Actually, let's put the sleeping bag. So we saw that. There is a bunch of stuff here. So we can do a magic missile. Let's see. That's kind of cool. We're going to take that with us. There is a bunch of crossbows and longbows. There's also mana flasks. Okay. So this will probably be good for what we have. There's javelins, which we can throw these. Okay, they do go a little bit lower. Do I have to collect? Okay, so there's 4 ammo. You can collect them and get more. Alright. And let's see. Throwing axe. There is crossbows and bows. Let's see. They are basically the same. Crossbows. Long time to load. Decent shot. Okay. There's something over there that I can see through the wall. But, okay. In general, not too bad. We're going to take... Wrong button. We're going to take all this stuff, and we're going to probably put it to use. There is so many chickens here. That's good to know. We might be able to exploit that. There is a flaming mob over there. That might be something dangerous. Yes, it is. Okay, that is very dangerous. I put the arrows away. Let's grab wooden arrows and I don't know what that is, but it is Infernal Sprinting Undertaker of Lightning. That's not something you want to see. That is... Yeah, that's a nasty mob from a... I don't know what the base mob is from, but the fact that he's burning and full of lightning and all that kind of stuff is because he is a Infernal mob. He has special effects. There is stuff behind there. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with this cannon again. So I don't know how to fire it. Space. Let's fire more. Can I... Okay, I can rotate it. That is a weird looking thing. But I hit it. Alright, let's see. What are you? I don't even know what that was. But he poisoned me. And what is... There is creepers. Alright, let's... There's a lot of stuff in there. Alright, we'll just open that up a little bit. Boat ballista. Probably created from the magic feather item that turns into a boat. Never give things that expand to your players. There is a baby spider up there. There's a lot of weird things going on here. But we don't have any ammo for it. That's interesting. Okay, let's get out of here. That is a dangerous place. Everything is dangerous in this mod pack, it seems. But we'll figure things out. So let's... Do we dare? I need a canteen. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Get a drink. And get 2 of these. Alright, first things first. Alright. He makes me jump if I hit him. I hit the wrong thing. And now these are all mad at me. Oh man, that's a bad time. So they group aggro. That's good to know. We need to eat. And we need to run. I think if we get up there, we'll be safe. All right, and we can eat some bread. Mistakes were made. Not even gonna lie, mistakes were made, and we're just gonna hang out here for a bit. So let's hope. Have you guys forgiven me yet, Satyruses? Let's just ignore the Undertaker dude and run this way. So there is a bunch of things that we can do. We could go that direction, but I don't think I want to. I want to explore kind of this direction, because this seems to be a little bit more where you might want to go. There is a skeleton here. And a spider. I need to put my shield on. Are you mad at me? No. Are you? No? Okay. Kind of wish they didn't just walk up to me, but andesite, diorite, and cobblestone can be crafted. I think I saw that before. This looks like a thing to explore. Alright, there is probably going to be a... Yep, there's spawners down there. Now here's the question. I need to get some coal. Let's see. What does this say? Oof. Lag spike. Let's see what this says. I need to drink. I need to remember to drink. And don't get caught on fire, because that's usually a bad time. Let's just... Oh, wrong one. I kind of like this rapier. It is pretty useful. What are you? Meiosis? Mycosis. You poison on touch. And there are multiple parasites. Okay, this is very strange, and I don't know how to proceed. I will give some criticism to Vechs. I don't know what's going on in this mod pack at this point. There is a lot of like tutorial without any clear direction of what you're supposed to be doing. So what is this? Rookie cave. That is a rocket creeper. So we need to get some torches. And I think what we're going to do right off the bat is chop down a tree. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get a good bit of wood from this. Tree falls over. What even is that? I don't know. We're going to run. It's like a reaper? It is. It's a scarecrow reaper thing. There's a lot of weird things in this mod pack. I'm not even going to lie. The guards are fighting. Unfortunately, they're not smart enough to run around the sweet berries, but rather they run through them. Okay, so let's sleep. And I think first order of business is let's get just some basic supplies to get a furnace. We have a little bit of... let's just make sure before we do anything. Furnace is a standard recipe. Yes. Yes, it is. So we have some intestine. Right click to find what's inside. I don't think I want to, but I'm kind of morbidly curious. Oh, cool. He had goodies. Okay, so we can put a lot of this stuff away. Silkworm eggs is kind of cool. That is useful if we want to farm a lot of string. That is also a quest. It wants us to make a furnace. There's a bunch of things we're going to get for that, including a loot crate, which I might just go ahead and take. But we need to get some charcoal and get some torches made. Let's see if there's anything else we can do with torches. Stick and coal. We could get some from other things, but let's go mine up some cobblestone, because there is, well, let's go mine up some stones, and we'll get some cobblestone from it. I see you. Void creeper. Don't know what half of these things do. These mobs. Sometimes you gotta be careful with what you fight. Alright, we're gonna run. We're gonna run towards the town people. Alright, that wasn't too bad. The rocket creeper, apparently they go upwards. Please don't get in my way. I don't want to hit you. They go upwards before they explode. So they go into the sky and then they blow up. So much just unburied And this guy is... the mobs remind me of... They look like things from the mod... why am I blanking on what it's called? The Between Lands. They look like the mummies and whatnot in that mod. If you're familiar with that. Alright. Oh, we have weakness because of this guy. So it's gonna be good to just use arrows. Is that even working? No. Alright, well, let's hit the wrong buttons for a little bit. Actually, let's use this and get a new weapon. Let's get a flanged mace. That will hopefully work. Because that's going to give us a little bit extra. Actually, I don't know if the arrows are working or not. But this is going to take a while. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, the arrows do work. And honestly, if we can kill this guy, we'll get some really, really good things. 90, 80, 70 health. This is very much not worth it. But, yeah, it'll work for now. Because typically these types of mobs will drop really good things. And he's down to 50 HP. Let's just crit him a few times. 16, 7, 4. He's dead. Alright, so these guys do tend to drop good things, but not really. Okay. Sometimes the Infernal mobs, because that's what that is, will drop various they'll drop armor or weapons and whatnot. They have better drop item pools, but apparently in this one not so much, which doesn't surprise me. But let's go ahead and take all this stuff, and I know we could use the community furnaces, smelters, whatever you want to call it. But I think we will pass on that. Let's take something else. A saber. We'll see how that works. But it would be good also just to have our own furnace somewhere we can use it. I could steal that one, but I don't think I will. So let's just come up here, and I believe, yeah, we have enough cobblestone to make what we need, and we have a bunch of levels, so let's actually level up some of our skills. Specifically, let's get attack. We could get more skills in that, but let's do a couple in mining. So this is going to take levels. So we are mining 3. Let's do a couple levels in attack. We'll do a few in farming, and I guess defense. And can we do gathering? We can, but that's all of our levels. So I don't know what the iron token is used for. Oh, slaying an infernal monster, and there is stuff we can do with that. But let's do something we haven't actually done yet and craft up a crafting table. Can we do... Nope. Always want to check. Let's get a furnace. And I'm going to throw in some items so that we can smelt up some wood. And yeah, at this point, I think we'll go ahead and end the episode. Let's see what we get in these. Slime and some iron nuggets. We got a magic crystal at some point. We have a bunch of rocks. We have a lot of things, but not much going for us right now. So we'll have to kind of do a little bit more work, get more stuff. But more importantly, we have a little bit of coal, which means we can make torches, charcoal, whatever. We can make a few torches. I'm going to use one to make more. And yeah, I can always go chop down more trees. We can grow more trees. I think I've gotten some saplings, maybe. Maybe not. I'll have to figure out how to get saplings if that's a thing. But basically, we need to do a lot of things. We could use this uncommon pickaxe. We have a bunch of water. So we just need to start working on getting some progress in the cave. So we're going to go to the rookie cave first. That's over that direction. It seemed very rookie-like with all of the nasty things in it. So we'll figure that out next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's going to take some... There's going to be a learning curve this series. That's okay. And we'll survive, hopefully. But yeah, so that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!